Okay, so I am hearing be still, my child, be still. And the kind of energy that I feel like I'm sitting in right now is the energy of a Sunday. So, like the day of rest and rejuvenation, like where you just chill and you catch up on needed sleep and rest before your week starts again. That's the energy I feel like I'm in right now. And I feel like I'm being asked to just pull back, step back, and just surrender and be still. But it feels very, very serene, very still. And as I'm saying this, I can hear like the birds like tweeting away outside. But this is the energy that is coming through for you guys. So let's get a few messages from this deck here. Thank you. We have here Joseph, fathering and responsibility. Some of you guys could be a father yourself, or maybe you've been currently working on your divine masculine energy, so taking more aligned action, and you could be feeling like very tired. I'm just getting like a like I just want to sit, I just want to stop, I just want to breathe for a second. So I feel like you guys have been very heavy within your divine masculine energy. Again, some of you guys, you could be fathers, and you feel like you've been pouring into your job, you've been pouring into your partner, you've been pouring into your kids. I'm seeing a house as well, like somebody doing construction and doing up a house. You feel like you've been pouring into everything but yourself, and Spirit are asking you just to take time for yourself, breathe and be still. Even if you've got to lock yourself like in a bathroom. Again, I'm being shown a construction site, so maybe where you do construction and nobody else is around, just kind of like just sit there and just breathe and just focus on your breath, and don't be thinking about anything. You just literally want to focus on your breath. Maybe you can hear birds tweeting around, and focus on those sounds and the noises of the outside world, and not the noises of your mind and what's going on within here. And what else, Spirit? Obviously, meditating will help if you're in this energy. If you're feeling like you just need a break and just need to breathe, they say that's when you most need meditation. We have here forgiveness sets you free. Some of you guys could be working on healing a father wound. Maybe you felt like you had to step up and be the man of the house at a young age. Again, you don't have to be a woman or a man. This is the energy I'm getting. This to do with the divine masculine side of you. You could have felt like you have to step up and take a lot of responsibility. And maybe you've been working through the father wound. And you could be like visualizing and doing meditations where you are calling the higher self of your father in. And you're just hugging and you're having an embrace. Or this is what you need to be doing. Calling in the higher self of your father to heal this wound, to assist you in healing this wound. And this is going to set you free. And this is also going to, I'm hearing forgive, don't forget. So you don't want to forget anything they've done. So maybe your father abandoned you. Maybe they didn't step up. Maybe they had, I'm seeing like a drunk, like an alcoholic. Maybe they were an alcoholic and they let you down in that way. Like they chose a substance over you and your siblings. So you had to step up. Obviously, when you forgive, forgiveness is to do with you, because it does set you free, it does break the chains. And then I'm seeing a solar plexus, so this is going to activate and balance out your solar plexus, and then your creativity will be going through the roof, and then you can use this to bring in money more effortlessly. And I'm hearing work smarter, not harder. So that is how you work smarter. You're tapping into your solar, you tap into your soul, you tap into what your purpose is. That's going to put you on the fast track when it comes to money. That's too many. Can I did see a hot air balloon. So again, hot air balloons, they move on up. So you guys are moving on up. Some of you as well, you could also, I'm getting like somebody styling their hair, and maybe you use the air wraps, you know, the air dryers. That's coming through for someone. We have here, stand up, steadfast vision. And this is what you've been doing. You've always stood up. You've always claimed your light. You always followed the stars, and you've always reached for the stars, I'm hearing. And this is something that was taught to you by a grandfather. Energy is coming through. If they weren't in the physical, they were on the other side, and they would always be whispering in your ear, reach for the stars, reach for the stars. The sky is not the limit. They're saying the sky is not the limit. Go even further. And this is what you've always done. You've always set your sights further and higher than the people that were around you. So I do feel like you would have also felt like quite alone, like the black sheep, and now you're finding your tribe. Look at all these people here. Now you're coming into an embrace with all the people who too reaching for the stars, who too were being directed and taken heed by the Most High God. There's something about lights. You guys could be seeing lights everywhere. Maybe you're seeing like stars and orbs everywhere. What else, Spirit? We have love thy neighbor, being of service. Yeah. So you guys have a huge heart. And again, the solar plexus keeps coming through. So you guys could be doing a lot of work, a lot of visualizations on clearing out your solar plexus. So I'd recommend like listening to certain frequency music, eating yellow foods, they're saying. Like bananas, oranges, satsumas is coming through. Maybe some of you guys, I'm getting mangoes as well, but you could be making smoothies that are like very, very yellow. This would be good for your solar plexus and assisting you in this spiritual work. But you guys have always wanted to give and help other people because you know how it feels to not have enough. I'm hearing candle burnt out, candle burnt out. You know how it feels when your candle was burnt out. So maybe at some points in your life, you weren't holding this candle. You didn't have this light. Your candle could have been put out. Maybe you put it out yourself. This is more the energy I'm getting rather than people around you. But that could have well been the case. But it's more you who put it out. It was like, oh, what's the point? It's like you gave up before even trying. And you've completely pulled yourself out of that energy. It's like quite a depressive state, that kind of energy. You pulled yourself out of that. And now when you look back, you're like, never again. Like you thank your past self for that lesson because it taught you a lot about not wanting to be a victim, not wanting to walk around thinking the world owes you something. You don't want to be in that energy. It taught you a lot. You want to be in this. You want to be the giver and the receiver, but you really enjoy giving to other people who are in need. You enjoy seeing that light come back into their eyes. What else, Spirit? I'm hearing you enjoy walking with God. You enjoy walking with God. We have here gentleness, respond softly, exactly that. Like this is the energy that you guys have always been in, whether you're a woman or a man. You're very, very nurturing, very loving, and you're not afraid to express this love and this nurture, particularly to children. Some of you guys could work with children, or again, you could be father keeps coming through, but mother and father, you could be a parent. But I feel like you do everything for your children that your parents didn't do to you. In the ways that you were failed as a child, it's like you were like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to become this parent. I don't want to become this person. It's like you really work to do better and be better. You learn from other people's mistakes, particularly when it comes to how you treat children and what you do for children in this world. What else, Spirit, this deck? What do the collective most need to hear? Thank you. We have antelope. New pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. So this is what you guys are doing. You see how still it is? And everything around it looks very still and very serene. Like this is the energy you're being asked to step into. But look at the antlers. And look how they're upright. They're connected to the Most High God. They're connected to divine guidance. So this is what you guys are doing. And when you are still and you do pull back and when you just take a minute out for yourself and you breathe, this is where you most hear God. And you've got a direct line. You have a direct line to the Most High God. You're going to be having a lot of dreams where you're hearing like a narrator's voice. You're hearing the voice of God within your dreams. So they're saying to take heed when you do wake up and you are remembering your dreams. Even if you're having a nap and you remember your dreams, they want you to write them down and remember them because they do have messages in there for you. We have here wolf, heart medicine. Let go of that which does not serve your highest good. Again, this is what you are doing. You're doing a lot of forgiveness work at present. So you're really delving into your shadow. Some of you guys could be shamans, or that's the kind of energy you hold, the energy of a shaman, of a native. I'm hearing Native American, so you could well also have connections to Native America as well. That is coming through. But again, heart medicine. You are the heart medicine. I'm just throwing at this right here, and their spirit is saying, that's you, that's you. You are the heart medicine. Like when you're around people, you might not always notice, maybe people don't express it to you, maybe they don't say it, but when you're around people, you lift them up. And you open up their heart, you cause an ascension and an activation in other people, which connects them more to themselves and connects them more to the Most High God. And they say like this is who you want to be keeping around you. Those people that feel like home, those people who are warm and open, but also those people who lead you back to God. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card from this deck, please, for the collective? One more card. We have Dragon, Gaia's Gateway, access Earth's inner wisdom. You guys are very, very tapped in and you are seers. I am getting the Oracle. And Spirit also, they had me pull out a book from my bookshelf. I have it next to me. I thought maybe they just wanted me to read it because I was going to do some reading. I'm going to do some praying after this reading here. And I do stay sitting in the same place. But there's this book here, Rebirth of the Oracle Tarot. If anyone wants to read this book, I recommend this one. You could be like a reader yourself or a psychic medium, or maybe you just do it like for personal use for yourself. But that book is coming through. They want to recommend, and I'm just staring at the earth and I'm staring at the crystal that she's holding here. You see here? So you guys are seers. You are the oracle, and this is what is being reborn and rebirthed within you. That oracle nature that you do hold, that sight that you do hold, which is why you need to be still to receive it and assist with this activation. Because I am getting it's quite big and it's quite heavy, which is where you may also be feeling that everything's getting on top of you, or maybe you're being pulled everywhere because you're also being pulled to go within and focus on this oracle nature that's going through another level up and activation, or maybe it's rising up for the first time. But we have here Gaia's Gateway, the dragon energy. So I feel like you guys would have been going through this energy, maybe even from last year, because last year we were in the year of the wood dragon. So I feel like this cycle you've been in, you could have been in it now for, I'm getting 9 months, 9 months. But also 9 is the end of a cycle. So you're coming out the end of this cycle now. And at the end is where it can be most heavy, like the last layer that you need to get through that can feel the most heavy. You guys could be seeing like mythical creatures everywhere. I'm being shown a dragon within a cloud in the sky. So you guys could even be seeing like dragon-shaped clouds everywhere you go. That's coming through for someone. What else does the collective need to hear at this present moment? What else does the collective need to hear, Spirit? Can I get a few cards, please? This one. We have Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Medicine's come through twice now. So you are the medicine. They're confirming here. You are the medicine. And you carry that kind of parent energy. So the father energy was coming through most strongly. But also the mothering energy is also coming through. You're a very, very responsible person. You're very reliable. That's what I'm getting. They're showing me a shield. Like people can lean on you. But they want you to know that you need to lean on yourself first. You need to be pouring into yourself. Otherwise, you're of no use to anybody else and you're going to get burnt out. You see around the eyes, I'm staring at the infinity symbol. Looks like the infinity symbol that is around the eyes, that they're wearing it as glasses. So you know where you have been before. You know your soul's travels. You know your Akashic records. Some of you could be Akashic readers yourself. You could do those kinds of readings. But again, I'm just getting shaman. You could also be like, I'm hearing witch doctor, that kind of healer, that kind of medicine healer. Maybe some of you guys work with medicine when it comes to earth. So it's like herbs, different flower essences. You know what to blend together in order to heal other people. Particularly when it comes to like wounds, like cuts. So maybe if you do have children and they like fall over, they have a scrape, they have a cut, some of you could make like a natural disinfectant. That's coming through for somebody here. Some of you, well, you could your face could kind of look like this, you know, it's kind of like cherub, like very, very young looking, very youthful. These beautiful intense eyes. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card, please, from this deck? This one here. We have eagle. See from a higher perspective. I'm just staring at the eye here. Look at this. This is you guys. This is your sight. This is the oracle you hold within. You see things that other people don't see. Even other like psychic mediums and other readers. It's like you travel very, very easy into different realms and different dimensions. Some of you guys as well, you could know how to quantum leap and timeline jump to the point that it scares you. So maybe you're just sitting there chilling in your room. You're doing your meditations, whatever. And then all of a sudden your whole room would just flip around you. Or all of a sudden it's like you're somewhere else in a different time. And there's other people and things going on around you. That kind of energy is coming through. I'm hearing an anomaly. I'm hearing that word. But you guys could also be seeing arrows everywhere, like a bow and arrow, and also eagles. But eagles are that bird that flies the highest. And they have a powerful wingspan. They're saying this is your wingspan, like you were supposed to fly higher. And now they're bringing up memories in my head, right? Of when I used to go out when I was younger. It was like when I was around like 19, 20, and I'd be going out with old group of friends. It'd be like around my area in London sometimes, and I would have like random people, particularly like men, but they'll come up to me and be like, you don't belong here, you don't belong here. They'll be staring at me before they come over. They're like, you don't belong here. And I was being like, what? But it used to happen all the time, and they're bringing it up. So you guys could have this as well. You could have people who come up to you and they're like, you don't belong here, you don't belong here. Or you could notice when they come up to you, their eyes are like one color, or they look a certain way, and then they shift, and then they say something, and you know this is your ancestor, you know this is God, this is your spiritual court speaking through this person. Like things like that could happen to you all the time. You are aware that God will speak through anyone and anything. Even a crackhead. Spirit will talk through anyone and anything. See, what I'm getting from this card here is, come home, my child, come home to me. Come home, my child, come home to me. And this is exactly what you guys are doing. I'm staring at the smoke from my incense. It's kind of hovering above me. It looks like a cloud, and it's just moving very slowly. So again, there's something about clouds. Like maybe you do cloud divination, where you see certain like, and I've seen initials and like certain initials, shapes and numbers within the clouds. But again, dragons keeps coming through, and a bow and arrow. Maybe you're going to see these signs in the clouds. Some of you guys could even get like amazing photography of it. And maybe you've been keeping all of this to yourself because you don't want people to be like, that's Photoshop, that's not real. But I feel like you're gonna I'm hearing get the balls. You're gonna get the balls or the courage to share these photos you've taken where you've captured like supernatural experiences or certain images within the clouds. Maybe it's even an angel that you've captured the image of in the clouds. But again, I'm getting a come home to me, come home, child. And this is the Most High God saying this. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have here, this one here, this card, it's always like I always see like a fragmented sun. Now I'm seeing a pig over here, a pig. And they're bringing up the scene from Spirited Away. And it's when they first find that, like the other world, the other realm, the dimension, the spirit world that they've stumbled across is when they first find it. And it's when her parents, they see the buffet and they see all the food, but nobody's there. And then they just start helping themselves. And then that's when they get turned into pigs. That's coming through. So it's like you're the one who's kind of looking around, watching everyone. And you can see where people are sinning. You can see where people easily fall. And they keep saying gluttony into gluttony. You can see where people are doing this. Maybe it was your own parents and you were like, they're not living right. They shouldn't be doing that. They're taking more than they need. Or maybe they lived out of their means. That's what I'm hearing, lived out of their means. But that scene is coming through in Spirited Away, so you could be a fan of that movie. That's what I'm getting from this card here. I was seeing a pig like somewhere over here, but it's not actually on the card. But again, look at all of the eyes. You see things other people do not know. You are not crazy. You don't even, it's not even like you see through the realm. You see into different realms, different dimensions. You see in the lower earth and in the higher earth. You see into God's kingdom. Because you're allowed to, because you use this gift in this sight with grace. You wouldn't ever use it against people. And if you ever were to do that, you know it would be stripped away. It would be taken away. This one here. Okay, so this one here. This is, I'm getting this is the Most High. This is your spiritual court. And this is you like a child, and they're wrapping you in their wings. You're being held right now, and you're being wrapped in the wings of your overseeing archangel. Every single human being has one. You see this here, it kind of looks like a rose, like a giant rose. But you know what I'm seeing? I'm being shown Jack and the Beanstalk when he's climbing up the giant beanstalk into the kingdom, into the realm of the giants. So again, you guys see things and you know things that other people do not. And I know there's nothing new under the sun, but there is a lot of people who don't have like common sense, because I'm hearing common sense isn't so common. So there's a lot of people who will be listening to the things that you have to say, and they're sitting there like, oh, wow, like I've never heard that before. And you're like, what? You're like, what is wrong with these people? Because of what you know and what you see. But this what is coming through. So Jack and the Beanstalk, that could also be like a book that you were very drawn to when you were a child. And you knew that these other realms and these other worlds and these other dimensions do exist. And they exist on top of this one. Like they're all existing simultaneously. And if we really want to, we could travel there. And we don't need to take our bodies with us. So it's like astral projection, astral traveling. You guys could have a gift for this. And it comes very, very easy to you. Can I get a few tarot cards, please? We have here, what is this one? The Nine of Swords is the Nightmare card. So I feel like this is the energy that you guys would have been on the past, particularly those of you who have a lot of burdens on you. I'm hearing financial burdens right now. You could feel like, right, I have these gifts, I have these talents. Like, I'm hearing I'm not normal, I'm not normal. Maybe that's why you used to be in this energy. You could have wanted to fit in, and you could have repressed this oracle nature that you have, which is why it's coming up to the surface right now. It's being activated in a whole new way, because I'm getting a teenager. Like you would have been like this in a teenager, like, oh, I just want to be normal. Why aren't I normal? So you could have these thoughts coming up again because they're wanting to really and truly be held by your adult self and be healed right now. What else, Spirit? We have the Two of Pentacles. Suggests money-related decisions. So you guys feel like you're juggling. You have to juggle yourselves and your energy and your time. And you're trying to get it right. I'm hearing a balancing act. And Spirit is showing me someone walking the tightrope. So this is what they're wanting you to do, because there is a lesson here. And in balance, they're saying the lesson is to do with balance and how to walk the tightrope. And once you've learned how to walk the tightrope, it's like you can master anything. You can take on anything. And if you were to fall down again, like you would remain in your center and you would know how to reroute, they're saying. And they're showing me a map, you know, like on Google Maps, and it kind of goes all out of whack and you have to press the recenter and it kind of like it starts again and then reroutes the route. That's what's coming through. So I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You're rerouting the route of where you need to be going next. And you're following the directions of Most High. I'm hearing the Most High led, the Most High led. I'm staring at Jupiter on here. So you will be coming into luck. You will be coming into abundance, and you will be coming into luck. You just need to bring yourself back into balance and get that balance right. And I get one more card, please, Spirit, from this deck for the collective. One more card. Thank you. So this one here is Six of Wands. So again, that's that confirmation. That's that success. You will be on this white horse. You will be your savior, your messiah, your knight in shining armor. You will be this for yourself and for a lot of other people. There's a lot of people who are rooting for you and cheering for you to win, but they won't always express it or say this to you. But you can feel it. You know it. You know you've got eyes on you of people who admire you and they want to see you a success. They want to see you win. And this is not just in the earth side. This is on the spiritual world and in other dimensions. Because I'm hearing light beings. I'm hearing light beings. I'm hearing mythical creatures. So you've got like a huge, wide, varied spiritual court of people, of entities and spirits from different dimensions, different realms. They're all connected to the Most High God and they're rooting for you to win. I'm hearing even demons. But they say this, you know, about how the devil even respects and loves God's anointed ones. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? We have here this scene here. You see, we have the 10-10, so that is a completion, that is an ending. You could be seeing 10-10 everywhere. So this is that witch, and then this is her giant baby. And they're showing me this scene, it's more towards the end, where the giant baby and this witch is like minions who she just uses to do her bidding. They end up going with, I forgot her name. The main character is Spirited Away, I forgot her name. But they end up leaving with her and going on a journey with her. And again, it's that saying, like, even the devil, even the demons, like, even they are, like, rooting for you to win. Or they know you will win, so they're not going to get in your way. They're not going to get in God's way. They're not going to mess with God's chosen and anointed ones. Or any more than they're allowed to. Because sometimes they're allowed to, God will use them to test you. To test which path are you really on. Are you really on the path of the light? Are you going to be swayed over here? Are you going to give in to all of your sins and allow your demons to overtake you? You see here, see this is like you guys, and this is all like the demons and the entities around. They're watching and they're even amazed. They're like, wow, like, how have you done that? How have you see the bloods on the ground? Like, how did you just bleed on out and you're still here and you're still in your light? You're still connected to God. You're still connected to spirit. You could be seeing 2s everywhere as well. 2 2s. Do you want any more from this deck? No. So they want to finish out with a few poems for you guys. So what does the collective need to hear? You guys need to shine your light. You're already aware of this, and I feel like you're doing it even more, but you need to shine your light because the world needs you. Like this is divine time for you to be shining your light. God wrote in your contract here now in this time, this is when you need to be turning your light on. This is when you need to flick that switch. It doesn't matter who you blind, shine your light. This one here, this one says, I am the sea, I am free. Many come from afar to visit me. My shores offer them serenity. My teaching is simple, go with the flow. When challenges appear, let my waves crash through them. You can't always be in the know. Control is an illusion. That's the energy that was coming through earlier, that surrender. That surrender to just be still. It's not giving up. I'm hearing it's not giving up. It's not you giving up, but you need to surrender to the Most High God's will. Because sometimes what our human selves want isn't what the soul actually want or needs. It's not what the soul actually signed up for in this lifetime. It is strictly connected to the human side of you and maybe the ego and your human desires in this lifetime. But you're being pulled to connect more back with the soul. And some of you guys, like in the past, you could have been in that tug of war with your human self and with your soul and what God wanted for you, which is where you could have been pulled into this energy here. What else, Spirit? Can I get another poem for the collective? Thank you. This one says, flowers they whisper to me with stories of beauty and serenity. They hold ancient codes that beam down from the sun. If you gaze at them long enough, you will hear a sweet song. A treat for the garden and home. They shine so bright, a heaven's delight. Lovely, lovely flowers. That is that confirmation for you guys to be shining bright. Some of you could be nicknamed Flower. Like people could call you Flower or Sunshine. That could also be a nickname of yours. Sunflower. Again, I'm getting like that's from like a granddad energy. Like that kind of energy on the other side as well. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more poem, please, for the collective? Thank you. Okay, so this one says here, keep your chin up, little one. The mind isn't always safe like a loaded gun. Place your head on my chest. The way you have been feeling will lay to rest. Put on your best. Pray 12 times. Divide by 4. Light a white candle. My holy love is knocking at your door. From your crown to your feet, I bathe you in divine heat. The mind, body and soul crystallize. All the mistreatment and lies remove their disguise. Now bask in my holy light. So God is pulling you up, out completely off of this energy. So even if it was coming from that childhood and teenagehood, it's all coming to the surface because it's being poured off of you. Because you're not supposed to be in this bed in the dark. You're not supposed to be comfortable in the dark anymore. You're not supposed to be accepting and comfortable with the fact that things go wrong and you don't have enough time and energy for yourself. That is not your birthright. That is not your destiny. You're being pulled back into the holy light. You're being called and pulled back home. So do listen to the Most High God, and don't be dismissive or ignore the signs that you're seeing, because they may not be making sense to you right now. You could be bombarded with signs like, again, I'm seeing the word Jupiter of like abundance and money coming in for you. And you're like what the fuck? Like, why am I still in this place then? Why am I down and out? Why am I struggling? They're saying to continue believing and continue having the faith. You need to surrender to the path really and truly right now. Because again, I'm staring at now, bask in my holy light. Because you were being pulled on up into God's holy light. You were being pulled into your better timeline. But you need to be keeping that faith and trust. Otherwise, you may self-sabotage yourself. Because you could, it's like rebuke. I'm hearing rebuking. It's almost like rebuking God or rebuking Christ and keeping yourself in this darker energy. But that's what these demons and devils will want. And remember, you need to be having them shocked that you're still standing. I'm hearing that song. I'm still standing. You're still standing and you're still reaching up your arms to the Most High. So that is all the messages that is coming through. I hope that did resonate with somebody out there, and I'll see you in another video.